this past Thursday night on Thunder, I seen one of the greatest spin kick moves in the history of my sport from the top rope. And that was
Ernest Miller.
Yeah, Ernest Miller did a phenomenal move. And all I'm saying is, when you hit something like that, it's victory for you. When you miss something, it's a loss. So, now that's why you say all that. I'm saying if you're watching at home with a scorecard, look for one of these luchadors here to miss something like that and end up costing his team a victory. So that was my synopsis of this match.
I understand you saw that La Parka was
dancing.
Yeah, but he was kind of ripping on the sides of Rey Mysterio Jr. Mysterio showing La Parka what we all know. That size means nothing when you're talking about this cruiserweight champ. But La Parka's hit him down, and now Silver King Psychosis.
We've seen Lil Ray come back from unbelievable situation, but they already started getting on him right then. And you know what? People at home say, well, why ain't they fine now running? Because as Iron Mike Tenay has told us so many times, these rules are Lucha Libre rules. You know what I mean? Luchador rules. That means, brother, go for it.
Yeah, no tagging needed.
That's right.
Rey Mysterio holds the ropes on the near side. La Parka gets kicked by the cruiserweight champ into the ropes. He goes, a pickup.
Oh, man, what a beautiful whirlybird that was.
Shield of Come fans will show you the problems. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. The Steiners have been having.
And they even had a quick little dance going on. Their feet was moving faster than the feet of Psychosis and them over there. So that was good, yeah. Sold out, Sticker sold out. Flair, Bret Hart, and the legendary Nabisco Scott Hall. The Giant, can he hold off, Tony? Can he keep from just knocking this, you know what, out of one Kevin Nash?
And what type of frame of mind will the Macho Man Randy Savage be in?
Crazy.
Because he has Lex Luger one-on-one, and it seems to me that the Macho Man has no friends right now, except maybe Miss Elizabeth. Slapped by Garza, and a backflip. Oh, Garza landed. Same thing happened to Liz Mark early on. High-risk attempt, hurt his knee.
Exactly, and that's what happened. But I'll tell you something about Silver King. Went ahead and got up from that, got his win back, get a fresher guy in, see if he can go ahead and put this thing away. He does have a bad knee, so stomp it. Don't look over here at me. He needs to go to work on that thing. You know what I mean? Well, they need to get to the pay window here on Saturday night. Nothing like the mothership on Saturday.
Psychosis allowed that tag. Super Cologne came in, and Psychosis, with a tumbling kick, almost like a cartwheel, kicked Cologne down. There you see that Hector Garza's hurt. Hector Garza is injured, and this may have to be a 2-on-3 the remainder of the way. Over the top, and a drop kick by Psychosis. That was perfectly executed by the masked man from Mexico. The one in the black, that is.
And there you go.
Back to the corner they go once again. Coming right at you, up and head first to the top turnbuckle. As I was saying, fans, we're going to show you the problems Scott and Rick seemingly have been having in their tag matches. They're going to be coming up later on. The former World Tag Team Champs to face members of the New World Order. Yes, the other night on Nitro, the Steiners lost the tag team belts.
Well, you know what, Tony, when you talk about the Steiners, Rick Steiner and me are very close friends, and I really like Scott, and they are great athletes, great champions. I mean, they are guys that go in that category of champions. I mean, but, you know, as you said, Scott's always had that little thorn in his side, you know what I mean? Loner, outlaw, call it what you want, but it's really grown up to be a very controversial situation. Caught him in midair.
Fight on the floor, and he's going to walk with Mysterio and strut with him as La Parka and put him on his feet.
You should never do that with Lil Rey Mysterio Jr.
Leg trip. La Parka.
He tripped him. He tripped him like a schoolboy trip. You see that?
Yes, I did.
I mean, he was running with his ball like on the schoolyard, and he just wrecked up and tripped him. That was a good move. I don't know if that's even got a name, but it's a trip. It's a trip.
It's a trip.
He tripped him.
15 yards tripping. Up on top.
He tripped him. God, I love that.
Jr.
That was a great move, Ray.
Down he goes. 1, 2. Power bombed him.
That would be a big victory right here.
Yes, it
If
would be.
Parker would have beat the cruiserweight champion, right? I mean, man, I'm telling you.
In the midst of the big
You
win
know,
2 nights ago by Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
You're right.
Tony, how good
There's a cover.
has WCW gotten pay-per-view wise? I mean, it's unbelievable. Each one is bigger than bang up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just bangs them out there. And this one sold out by Sticker, sold out. I mean, what a pay-per-view, a no-miss situation. As is Nitro and Thunder and Saturday Night and all them shows you mentioned. You know what I mean? It's just, it's at its height right now.
The greatest time to be a fan of WCW, or if you're a fan of the NWO. Hey,
They are some.
Great time to be a fan of them, right? Who are you going to cheer for? Who's your team? Do they like each other? Well, those are your problems. Deal with it. Up on top, Psychosis.
Wow, this is dangerous.
We talked about high-risk maneuvers. And Ray is up with Psychosis. They're both, you know, they're battling up on top, and they're both trying to hold their balance. Someone's going to give it. Oh, it was Ray. Ray hit hard too. He may have injured his leg as well.
Well, Psychosis may have injured himself also. You know, he hit hard. Let it go! Unbelievable!
Covers La Parka. 1, 2. He beat it.
All right, Eddie Guerrero looks like we'll start off here. Of course, as we said, he is the U.S. heavyweight champion. He and Chavo Guerrero, Larry, have had tremendous feuds with Diamond Dallas Page. We haven't said much good about DDP here, at least not on this side of the broadcast booth, but he showed his true colors, didn't he, recently on Nitro?
Well, but then again, don't forget Diamond Dallas being frustrated. I think he wanted to be in the New World Order before, but they didn't want him. And then when they wanted him, he refused to accept it. Sounds like a very stubborn individual. But revenge is sweet.
La Parka and Eddie Guerrero, both obvious. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, what are you looking at behind that mask?
That's a good point. La Parka has faced off against Eddie and Chavo Guerrero both in significant battles in Mexico. Nice gut wrench there, and Eddie Guerrero right on top of La Parka.
Now Guerrero, very aggressive guy. He better be to keep that championship, with that ladder match. But
He fell.
again, high-risk maneuvers have high price tags. That one failed.
Now the reversal of the Irish whip, and he drives him down. Now that's Juventud Guerrero. We've seen him before on Nitro. Incredibly fast. Juventud Guerrero, of course, in Spanish means young warrior. He is a young man, just in his mid-20s. And there's another young man in his mid-20s, Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Well, the Guerreros should utilize some nice teamwork. I mean, they're related. They should have they should have a good.
Standing drop kick. Yeah, they do. In fact, as you noted, Larry, they are related. Chavo Guerrero is the nephew of Eddie Guerrero, but he doesn't call him Uncle Eddie. He calls him Eddie. They are so close in age that they were essentially raised as cousins or even as brothers. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3.
Well, I'm real familiar with Chavo's father. I've beaten him many times, especially around the Los Angeles area, and he just got cranked one and again.
He goes to get up, and then look what happens. Well, I know that you've wrestled him. Are you saying every time you met him, you beat him?
Well, Chavo was a smaller guy. That hard of a thing to do.
These Mexican teams work extremely well together. Keep in mind that much of wrestling in Mexico is tag team wrestling, either 4-man tag teams or 6-man tag team, even 8-man, of course, with 4 men on each side. So that is the culture, that is the style of wrestling to which they are accustomed. First knife edge chop there by Juventud Guerrero, the young warrior, but he receives a smack there from Chavo Guerrero. They're exchanging blows, but Juventud Guerrero on top.
Well, all 4 of these guys, I mean, they have hot tempers, short fuses. This thing could break down. Eddie gets frustrated easy, and if Chavo Jr. is anything like his father, he can fly off the handle. He just flew off the turnbuckle.
He did, and this should be it. Interesting cover there, 1, 2 and a half. Well, as we said, Eddie Guerrero is headed to the NWO's pay-per-view, sold out this weekend, Saturday, of course, January 25th, live on pay-per-view against Six in a ladder match. Six, the man who stole that U.S. Heavyweight Championship, the belt, not the title itself, from Eddie Guerrero. Great teamwork there by Juventud Guerrero and La Parka.
Yeah, they kept it going. Yeah, but now they both won a bit. They wasted some time there.
Well, a very frustrated Eddie Guerrero, and you can tell that Chavo Guerrero suffering the brunt of the punishment here at the hands of Juventud Guerrero and La Parca. La Parca there with a nice maneuver and tags in Juventud Guerrero.
Boy, Chavo Jr., he's in trouble. He's got to make a tag. Eddie, knowing Eddie, he's got to be going berserk there in the corner. He's standing on the ropes. He's ready to go, but whoa, what was that?
That's what I was going to ask. Apparently a combined drop kick and a body block, and Chavo Guerrero Jr., all that he can do. I'm being told that there are a number of names for that, but I guess we'll just say it's painful.
Well, that's painful. Suplex on the back of your head. It's simple. Oh, you got out. It's simple but effective. And again, we have a motto when you wrestle. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't get too fancy. You'll just wind up putting yourself in a predicament right here.
Larry, wrestling fans around America and throughout the world really are jealous that they don't live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The site of NWO sold out that beautiful 5
50
seasons.
below zero.
Why? You know, Cedar Rapids is beautiful.
Yeah, if you're a polar bear.
He missed. He got the top of the head of Chavo Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero comes in. Man, that is frustration in the flesh. Reverse knife edge chops, and Eddie Guerrero, the U.S. heavyweight champion, he is, well, I guess he's out where he doesn't want to be.
Oh, he dumped him right in the back of the neck. This could be it, Cruz.
And it would have been it had it not been for Uncle Eddie, who comes in, but so does La Parca. Up and over, La Parca goes over the top as well. Ouch.
There they go, it's breaking down.
And Chavo Guerrero Jr. 1, 2, and 3. He got Juventud Guerrero, and Eddie Guerrero got La Parca.
Well, the six-man tag allows us to see the luchadors perform in their type of a match. It's the foundation, it's the staple of Mexican wrestling. We've mentioned this before, it's not unusual to see an entire card consist of 3-on-3 matchups. And WCW referees, they've been instructed to, I guess, enforce Mexican-style rules in this matchup. You'll notice the official is a little more lenient in regard to tags. Most importantly, you can replace your partner without a tag if he goes to the arena floor.
Now you call them luchadors?
Luchadors.
Sounds like a pair of tight pants you wear during a bullfight.
Here we go. It's going to be Psychosis and Liz Mark Jr. to begin things here.
Ready! In Mexico, the battle lines are drawn between the Rudos and the Technicos, and while the differences would reflect the in-ring style of the wrestler, they also reflect an attitude. The team of La Parca, Psychosis, and Villano 4 are the Rudos. It translates to a rude, a rougher style of wrestling. The trio of Juventud Guerrera, Hector Garza, and Liz Mark, they would be labeled the Technicos, translating to a more technical, more scientific style of wrestling.
Sort of like the brain would be a Rudo.
And you'd be a Wimpo.
Side headlock now as Liz Mark Jr. You surprised here, Mike, that they're starting off on the mat here?
Well, I think it's sort of a standard in Mexican wrestling. It's a feeling out process in the early going, and I think in this six-man tag, prior to seeing some of those incredible daredevil moves, we'll see a little bit of mat wrestling as well.
Well, let me ask you a question, Jim. We're talking about Lucha Libre and over there and the rules, and our referee trying to go with their rules. Would these guys over here kind of tend to go American style? You know what I mean? Would it be on their mind to say, you know what I mean, not so much outside? Does that play on their mind? You know what I'm saying, Michael?
I would think it would depend on the opposition. More in the matchups where the U.S. wrestlers are involved, they have to make that kind of transition. Obviously in this one, with all 6 wrestlers involved being from Mexico, they're not quite so worried about the American rules.
There is Villano 4 now, and Hector Garza. Garza into the corner, and followed in that time by Villano 4. Hector Garza with that corkscrew plancha, one of the most spectacular moves we've ever seen. Sending Villano in, here he comes. Oh, great timing, great anticipation that time.
Great camera work.
Yeah,
Yes,
Garza went for that big splash in the corner, caught him with a drop kick, did Villano 4. And back up. Like a springboard move off the top by Garza.
Sending Garza in, Garza just flipped over the top that time. Spectacular maneuvers, and arm drag takedown.
Oh, trying to get back in the ring. Garza caught him with a baseball slide.
Oh, man, landing on his feet, nobody home.
Moves it off the apron, turns it into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
We don't need a referee here. We need an air traffic controller.
You're right about that. Once they get going, La Parca with reckless abandon missed. Juventud Guerrera that time. Head scissor takeover Laparca will send Juventud in. Here's a pickup. Juventud so quick, but that time very disappointed, did not get him down. Will hit the middle rub. Spins around again.
Parker's been using a lot of chairs lately, hasn't
Boy,
he?
has he ever.
The chairman of WCW, and as a result, he would definitely be labeled a Rudo.
He can always find you a seat, I know.
Look at the agility of these guys. I mean, they can hook you from any spot that you're setting up. Look at that now.
Santana gets involved.
Yeah.
Moments ago, we saw over the top rope. Apparently, obviously not a disqualification in Lucha Libre rules here.
Uh-oh.
Juventud's quickness allows him to get out of the way, and Sonny Ono's kick backfires, and this may be a short-lived association between but I see money talks.
Yeah, well,
Right, I'm able to hold that.
yeah, I guarantee you that's the international language on any terms. When you stick out a big bunch of dollars and you're a bad guy,
And he
things
has
can
a
happen.
big bunch of dollars,
Yes,
believe
he
me.
showed did them with the big, heavy yard dogs. You know what I mean?
Oh!
I just about broke his neck, speaking of yard dogs.
Lismark Jr. is in, and I guess of all the luchadors, Mike, we've seen Lismark Jr. the least. Can you tell us something about him?
Well, he is obviously the son of Lismark, a true masked legend in Mexico, one of the pioneers of the high-risk moves that we see today. Lismark still competes today on occasion as his son's tag team partner, Lismark Jr., just 21 years of age.
And showing some quickness now. We're having a little problem with one team. As a matter of fact, everyone's having problems with Laparca here. Oh, boy. Up on top of it, too.
Oh, man.
He just jumps in the pile. Got a 2 count as well.
Tony, I'll give you $100,000. Who's legal?
Laparca is legal.
I don't believe you.
Not anymore, because they went over to the ropes.
All 3 men are down. The other team ruling the ring here, but here they go.
Triple suicide dive over the top.
And notice how all 6 are down. That's why it's called suicide. Everybody's down on this one.
Mike, why do they have no concern for their bodies?
That's the style of wrestling. That's what they decide to do. Put it all on the line. Just like this.
Oh,
Springboard off the top by Juventud, and he was caught by a Psychosis dropkick.
Psychosis. Fans very familiar with this man. Top contender, not only the Cruiserweight Championship, but for the World Television Championship as well. And now managed by Sonny Ono. Psychosis up top, a stunned Juventud Guerrera up there with him as well. Oh my
he
goodness!
broke his neck.
1, 2. Amazingly, he got out of him.
How is he able to kick out?
Boy,
He has no bones.
he was discombobulated from the time he hit the bottom of that apron right there.
He's
How
still
he
holding
kicked
the back
out,
of it.
I don't know.
Psychosis will send him in. Laparca with a running lariat from the outside now. And a slap
Hoobie's hurt.
in the corner. Gonna send Laparca in. You know, also notice, Mike, that... Well, let's watch this here, fans.
Thought it was going to be a power bomb, instead turned to a roll-up by Juventud. Meanwhile, Garza hits the moonsault.
2. And now Lismark. A moonsault of his own. 1, 2. And they're all out of it in a great kick that
The
time.
referee just counted 36 times.
And they are still going at it. Well, I guess for Mark Curtis, it's just pick 2 and go with it here. Oh boy, they run together that time.
Oh, little rowboat.
This is going to be the Star. This is called the Star in Mexico. If we had an overhead camera, you would see where it would come up with that name. Now in the middle. He's got him up in a variation of a torture rack and then drops him right down onto his own tag team partner, Lismark.
Incredible from these athletes here.
That was incredible.
And look at that.
And they just keep on kicking somebody no matter what position.
He kicked his own partner in the rear end to give him extra force on that drop kick.
Yeah, to get him out the way.
Never seen that one.
Well, now you have.
High-risk move on the way. Psychosis heads to the top.
And nobody home for that one.
I'm not sure the same 3 guys that started out with one team is still with that same team.
Lismark misses off the top, as does Viano 4. Nobody home when Juventud. Ditto for Laparca. The wrestlers are so familiar with their opponents that they're staying one step ahead.
They're dropping out of the sky like rain.
Well, that was a good move right there.
Viano 4 got a belly-to-belly over the top, and now he runs quickly to his corner as Juventud tries to get to his feet. And does.
Oh,
He surprised him that time. Juventud was in the game. And now Juventud's going to try maybe a superplex here. Well, no, here comes Hector Garza.
It might be a double, it might be a triple.
A trifecta.
We might have a trifecta.
Chicken fights.
Oh! Lismar from behind with the drop kick.
And the momentum that time
I ain't never, you know what I mean?
neither have I.
I ain't never.
sent Viano off.
Oh!
Cover 1, 2, and Viano 4 kicks away. Your basic drop kick on that one. There's only one man in the ring, that's Lismark Jr. right now. And he's up on top. Oh boy!
Sensational crossbody off the top. Lismar caught Viano 4. Meanwhile, in the ring, La Parka springs off the ropes.
Here he comes.
Twisting corkscrew into a crossbody block.
No regard for his body whatsoever.
Well, take a look at this now.
We're not finished yet. Aren't these guys on the same team?
That was sensational.
Juventud used Hector Garza as a springboard from the middle of the ring.
That's one for the highlight reel right there. And another one.
He back body dropped him over the top onto his own teammates.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Garza, this may be it.
The corkscrew plancha, maybe. Yes, it is.
Oh my!
He got all 5 of them. Pin one of them.
It doesn't matter anymore. Just pin one of them.
Their bodies everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, there's somebody there needs some relief.
How do you spell relief in a match like this?
I'm gonna tell you what, he needed to pin one of them.
And both men try a running lariat.
Oh, that looks like Viano 5, who we saw debut last week on Nitro. Referee did not see him coming in the ring.
Well,
It's
he
the
got-
leg drop. He's got him.
He's a fresh man. 1, 2.
No, he didn't get him either. He just changed. He changed with his same outfitted guy.
What an
1,
advantage for the
2.
team with the fresh man in the ring and another 2 count.
But Garza keeps kicking out.
And there you see Viano 4 face first, being sheltered that time by, oh boy, La Parka. Wrong man, Garza. Great agility from the top with a missile drop kick.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
He got him.
Wow. Holy moly. That was a mouthful there, boys.
Whoa.
What a great win for this team.
Here
What's
we
the
go.
story behind that? Did he lose it?
Story is always better to use your own face than someone else's. I don't know. Side headlock. Here we go. And a shoulder block takedown. You know, like you said, Mike, it was a blow-away tag match that we had last week. The Luchadors now, and as you've said so many times, this is their forte. 6-man tag action, Lucha Libre rules, and Silver King, Hector Garza, backflip that time.
Hector Garza, of course, known for that famous corkscrew plancha, one of the real high-risk moves in our sport.
You know, I've always looked at wrestling as a thinking man's human game of chess. The Luchadors, they look at it completely physical. I mean, the movement never ever stops. I don't know if that's from the youthful days of being chased by the federales or what, but these guys, they never stop.
A pickup by Silver King, and Hector Garza makes a tag. Fans, not forget, tonight, in the midst of this 3-hour extravaganza, leading into Starrcade this coming Sunday, Lex Luger and the Macho Man Randy Savage will battle. That is in our feature bout later on in this program. Plus a whole lot more. We will name the Nitro Grand Prize winner later on in this telecast. Plus, here tonight, I'm sure we are going to see a lot more with the NWO because Kurt Hennig is here against the Disco Inferno. Harlem Heat will be in tag team action. Plus, Buff Bagwell is here, we understand. Tell you, the action just doesn't get any better than Monday nights live on TNT.
Especially in a 3-hour package.
The more, the merrier.
Boy, and I tell you, we've got people, Mike Tenay, as you're looking in the stands and you see members of Raven's flock making their way down.
Wonder if Raven's here this week.
That's the next question out of my mouth. Where is Raven? Did we see him? Did you see him, Larry?
No, I didn't see Raven. I haven't seen him for a few weeks now.
Let me say this on your behalf, Larry, that we really appreciate you coming out here and being a commentator with us in the midst of what you've got on your mind. And I know you're focused on Eric Bischoff. You'll be able to focus that out for time. Oh! He hit hard that time, focusing out for time, and getting here and call the matches means a lot to us.
Well, let me tell you something, guys, and I hope Bischoff's in good physical shape, because all I've been doing for the last 6 years is playing golf, putting for birdies, and working out. This man hit the pole, Psychosis. He's in trouble.
Shoulder first into the steel.
I have forgotten more wrestling than the entire New World Order put together will ever know, and Bischoff is going to be the blunt of it all.
Now in that, there's a drop toe hold that time to take down La Parca. Here's a tag. Great ovation for Rey Mysterio Jr. And he responds off the top.
That's why we call him the human highlight reel.
Hitting the ropes there, Psychosis in, and they both go out.
And he head scissored him up and over the top and down to the floor. Springboard into the ring. La Parca caught him in midair.
And Struts with him.
Little moonwalk.
In his clutches, and now Silver King holds it. Just too quick.
Hey, Rey Mysterio, not a big guy, but he can squirm out of a straitjacket.
Couple of award winners in this matchup. Just released awards from Mexico. Rey Mysterio Jr., best technical wrestler. Psychosis, most spectacular. And they make up part of this great six-man tag team action on Nitro.
Really, Houdini's got nothing on Rey Jr. Oh!
Big splash attempt by Garza does not connect.
Oh, my goodness.
Senton backsplash by Psychosis doesn't. Juventud, nothing but canvas that time.
Oh, did the stock market crash?
I don't know, but everyone's missed. Rey Mysterio Jr. cross body, sending him in on the outside. Up, back body drop. How about that? He kicked the man into a drop kick.
Got his own partner, though.
That's what he did.
Air hoovy!
Oh my, using Hector Garza as a springboard.
Human springboard, crashing down to Psychosis on the floor. Here comes the chairman of WCW, La Parca and Juventud. Well, he's stuck in the chair.
He is stuck in the chairs, right. Juventud stunned that time. La Parca's going to take advantage of this suicide dive to the ropes, and it collapsed that metal chair. And now Hector Garza.
This could be it. Corkscrew plancha, possibly.
Well, why not? There's enough bodies on the floor. Here he goes.
Look at the blow!
This guy picked up the 710.
Did he ever? And meanwhile, the remainders are standing, believe it or not, in the ring.
Is this a stupid question, or who's the legal men?
It looks
That's
like
a
Mysterio and Silver King to me.
I think that's a stupid question. I don't think it matters here. Up on top, Juventud.
Oh, that's Mysterio! Reverse Frankensteiner off the top.
You don't even know.
Look out! Could be the springboard.
Here he comes.
Got it!
Oh, head first. 1, 2, 3.
He did it again.
Holy smokes.
Hey, Rey's grabbing that knee. That's not a good sign. But unbelievable physical athletes. The luchadors is professional motion, man.
That's what it's all about. But on every great part that other made event, I want it to be a fight. I want no rules, and we got that. Savage, Page 2. I mean, can Dallas Page take the throne away from the Macho Man Randy Savage here in the late 90s as we move on? His opportunity is knocking at the door, and what a fight that will be. A lot of bad blood has went down. They're going to be fighting all up and down this thing in the Great American Bash. Tomorrow night, Molina.
Also tomorrow night, 2 minutes in the ring. Psychosis and Ultimate Dragon will go one-on-one. Psychosis now managed by Sonny Ono. You can hear him down at ringside cackling because what's going on. Sonny says by winning the match, Psychosis will get the Ultimate Dragon to respect him. But the Ultimate Dragon, one of the most phenomenal athletes we've ever seen. There's a 2 count and a cover. Lucha Libre rules here, Dream, which means you don't have to make a tag. Once you're on the floor, you basically are out, and another man will come in.
Yeah, and that's been, dissected and talked about. Bottom line is just take a hardcore look at the great athletes. You see the tag out right there. Yeah, we talked about Psychosis and the Dragon of respect. Remember we say that? Well, now it's who can you trust? Sonny Ono's not one to trust anybody else. Can't trust him at all. Well, he laced him right there. You know, and Calo was involved a little earlier with La Parca. You know, so that's these guys got bad blood running too. Great American Bash on pay-per-view. What an event. You don't want to miss it.
Super Colon sitting Damien down, and also with this action. It's just so
I
fierce.
ain't got time to talk about anything else. That's right. I mean, these guys are just, they're so quick and fast. The cameramen have to really be, got to be quick.
And here comes Colon. There he goes. returns to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Tickets to the Grand Garden box office and Ticketmaster. That night, the whole wrestling world talking about who will be the Impact player to make his debut with either WCW or the NWO. One of the best kept secrets in our sport. Even Mike today does not know. But you'll find out on Tuesday when you join us live from Las Vegas.
If Mike today don't know, it's a serious secret.
That's right.
I mean, if he don't know, well, he knows everything, or he acts like he does. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something else about these guys. So cricket fans. Now watch this. You think you had an arm's way there? You ain't. See?
Silver King Doug Lowe.
Yeah, he had to duck her. He'd have had his teeth in be holding them in his hand. Let me tell you another thing that this pay-per-view had. Somebody's career on the line. And a very special lady to me, Medusa. Career on the line in this matchup coming up here at the Great American Bash. And I guarantee you she will be right. I just don't want her to be anxious for where she makes a mistake. None of these guys need to make mistakes, except Kevin Green. He don't know what a mistake is. He just goes out and goes crazy. And just jumping up and down and hurting people. But I guarantee you, Hall and Nash will have a game plan. World Tag Team title. The Steiners, Pellegrini, all these teams are watching this thing. Harlem Heat, you know what I mean? They're watching this thing very closely. Boy, can you imagine tradition, the next one, Nitro, Flair and Piper, World Tag Team Champions. Wow, that's marquee, brother.
You know, as big as the six-man tag team win was in Charlotte at Slamboree for Piper, Flair, and Kevin Green, Flair and Piper with the belts would say a lot. It would speak volumes.
You know why, Tony? As you know, because you work with kids and Little League, you know, winning the ring, winning the trophy, being the champion is really what it is all about in sports.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Look at this go behind right here and the roll up. So quick and fast. Why did Michael Jordan have 180 temperature and couldn't hold it step up to the plate during the playoffs? Because of the gold, of the trophy, of the ring. That's really get through all this mess we got and all this plunder. About winning and winning the title. And believe me, holding that title. That's my favorite. Man!
How about that?
Is that a good man?
That's it.
That's it.
Double team maneuvering by Colo and Juventud Guerrero there. A pickup. Damien goes down hard. Colo has looked stuck in the bench. And there's a 2 count.
That's two.
Wow, Nick Patrick doing a heck of a job just keeping up with this.
Well, we've been watching Nick very closely.
Oh! That time,
We need
Colo, he tried to go over the top, but they didn't hook the ball. And he hit the wrong man.
Well, he did. He missed it. He's got his other guy, but now these two guys are out, right?
And here they come.
All 4 of these guys are out. Is that true?
How about that? 2 men are left in
So
the
these
ring.
2 guys are left.
They can go out. They can. He's in the ring right now.
He got him hooked.
Back elbow. Dragon lands on his feet.
Keep these somewhere. Make it hurt.
That left front kicks repeatedly and a reverse kick in the midsection. Head first goes Psychosis. The Dragon. Handspring. Connected. They're still on the floor. Look at them fighting down there.
They're on the floor because they're not legal. Look at that. Son of a what did he do? Shut him up.
And he hit head first on the mat. Psychosis up top. The guillotine ring.
No. He's going to hook him up, Tony.
He's got it. 1, 2. It's over. Juventud could not get in there in time to make a save. And thanks to Sonny Ono, Psychosis wins.
The trios bouts, they're the foundation of Mexican wrestling. And gentlemen, it's certainly not strange to see an entire card south of the border consisting of, say, 4 or 5 six-man tag team matches.
And they don't lose anything with Chris Jericho, I believe, because Jericho spends so much time down there, understands the opportunity. Maybe not speak Spanish, talk their same language, but I know he knows and has the tools on Mike to get it done.
Absolutely. 2 of these 6 men, obviously not from Mexico, but JL style certainly fits, and you're right. Jericho has wrestled extensively in his career in Mexico.
There's JL sending Chavo Jr. down. Jericho, a little bit of showboating here. Back to the point of attack one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Luger and Scott Hall in the New World Order later on in this telecast. And
their shoes off, pounding the security people. They went into the bathroom. They ripped off the mirror off the wall. I mean, and what's going to happen tonight?
Look at the moves of Super Calo. Back from an injury he suffered earlier last year. Arm drag sends the Mexican heavyweight champion Konnan down. Blocked it. Calo to the midsection.
And Calo certainly looks like he's back at 100%. You're right, Tony. It was an elbow injury that he suffered several months back in World Championship Wrestling.
Here comes La Parka and Chris Jericho. The exchange on both ends.
This is a good matchup right here, I think.
Well,
You know, Jericho, I believe, got more power than anybody in there. I believe he possesses more strength. You know, he just upper body strength. And I think he brings that to the table. Yeah, did you hear that squeal?
well, La Parka, that mask and outfit, as we see him take Jericho over and get the cover.
Got a 2 count.
That mask and outfit or pattern after a spiritual character from Mexico's Day of the Dead. It's a Halloween-like tradition.
Back elbows. That was a banshee-like scream, I guess.
Yeah, he's screaming like a banshee, and he could be, like you said, look at this.
Oh.
He did a whirlybird.
He's really one of the larger wrestlers from Mexico, and he can really move for a man his size.
I like Konnan. I like his style, how he's attacking here.
Oh, foot by Chris Jericho. Jericho is up in the middle. Turnbuckle. Missile drop kick from there. Sent the man down.
Yeah, but Konnan goes back into my way of thinking of that era. Watch this shot.
Oh!
Of where he had everything going for him. He was a national hero. He was a big man on campus, just like Hollywood Hulk Hogan, turning his back on all his fans too. So go ahead and put him in the same category.
But
As
you have,
Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Yes,
You have to
as being a turncoat. Yeah.
you do have to admit, though, since joining Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan in that Dungeon of Doom, that change in style, that change in attitude has certainly been very successful for him.
Very successful.
Double leapfrog.
How about that? And a double clothesline. And Chavo Jr. goes crashing to the mat once again. Here they go. Oh, how about that? Great teamwork. A drop kick from either side.
They sandwiched him with that double drop kick.
Imagine what his lungs must feel like smoking 100 cigarettes a day.
Up on top now, and La Parka sending bring Konnan over. What is he going to try here? Moonsault? Oh my goodness, and La Parka hit hard as well.
That was a crash right there, Iron Mike. What would you call that?
Well, moonsault while he was up on the shoulders of Konnan, and La Parka connected off the top.
Ducking through. There's a crossbody.
Cover both!
You've done that before.
Yes, I have.
There's a tag, and here comes Jericho. Jericho, one of the, oh boy, tremendous kick that time. Down goes JL. Jericho, one of the young men who will be part of the WCW contingent this Saturday. Oh, and NWO sold out against Masahiro Chono of the New World Order.
There's so much going on here. You got to really have a scorecard to see who's in there.
I mean, an air traffic controller.
Double team here now. Jericho ducks through. Look at Chavo. Tripped up one man, enabling Jericho to connect with Konnan. He's over the top. He's to the floor. Konnan hit the back of his head right in front of the cheeseheads here.
Great sling. Oh, it was a slingshot plancha by Jericho, and then a cross-body block off the top by JL. Another slingshot plancha by Chavo Jr.
Well, there's only one guy left to do something here.
And here he comes. It is La Parka. Oh, suicide dive over the top.
Now watch Calo here. He's going to get some of this.
Yes, sir. Super Calo, here he comes. Oh, my goodness. There are bodies everywhere.
Look like a car wreck out there. Everybody laid out.
Hold my coat. I'm going to get in the ring and jump over the top rope and throw myself to the floor.
You couldn't jump under the bottom rope.
Here we go.
You couldn't climb the ring.
Head scissor takeover. JL 1, 2. Did not get the pin, but was very close.
Now, who is the legal man? Can you tell me that?
These two.
These two, Brain. Watch the referee for crying out loud.
Well, you watch them. I don't know what's going on. There's people with masks, people in undershirts.
And people taking laps around the ring. Look at
knows?
that.
This is the clash.
Yeah,
Well, you're not kidding, it is. Look
Yeah,
here.
there's a fight going on outside and one inside.
JL sent crashing to the
Did Calo leave?
turnbuckle.
Has anybody seen Calo?
He's still down. He and La Parka still down on the outside, far side.
Superplex attempt off the top by Jericho.
Maybe
Wait a
so.
minute. Change.
Oh!
My God, what a move.
Call it home.
2, 3.
He got him.
Super Frankensteiner off the top. Incredible.
And this man, Mike, came in as a substitute.
Yeah, they didn't lose nothing, Brain. I told you, brother.
Boy, they didn't lose nothing. He really complimented this team.
We have never seen anything like that on the Clash of the Champions in its remarkable history here on TBS. All right, it's 8-man Lucha Libre rules, and that means basically anybody can come in and out, right, Iron Mike?
Well, if your partner goes out to the floor, you can certainly replace him in the ring without a tag being necessary. And what a way to jumpstart Sold Out. light snowstorm outside, fever pitch inside here at the historic Hara Arena in Dayton, Ohio. And we've seen the luchadors in the 4-man tags. We've seen them in their element, the 6-man tags. Can you imagine the nonstop action involved? 4 against 4, 8 of the top high flyers in the world.
Going to be, if anybody's going to be with Larry Zbyszko. If you want to find out who it is, you all you have to do is think who hates Scott Hall as much as Larry.
Wow, there's a lot of people that.
Well, now you're going to have to backtrack. That's how you figure it out.
Psychosis now. As Colo moved out of the way, and Psychosis with a knife-edge chop, sending Colo back to the corner, into the neutral corner. Charles Robinson, the referee, here in the opening bout. Psychosis ahead of steam, hit again.
Oh, he walked right up his chest.
And power slammed him out. Colo doing a little bit of celebrating and turning over and gives a shove towards La Parka.
Well, Colo certainly was ready for Psychosis, had him well scouted, planted him in the middle of the ring with that big slam.
You know, eventually all 8 are going to be in that ring. And that's the way it goes. That's the way they can control themselves.
That's what we want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting down with a side salto that time, and he rolls over to make a tag. And Lizmark Jr. and Silver King come in, and that was the biggest miss you'll ever see.
He didn't miss with that one, no, guys. Caught him right there with that kick.
Don't be fooled by this deceptive, stocky physique of Silver King. He can really go.
Oh!
Well, that time he didn't connect. Lizmark able to move out of the way.
Kick right into our camera right then. I made a beeline for it.
Almost decked ace cameraman Al Maxwell that time, but did not. In the corner, side headlock grabbing Lizmark, and Lizmark just got out of it. Wow, a cartwheel and a handspring. Picks it up, and a great backbreaker.
Well, Lizmark Jr. as well as his father, Lizmark, who still wrestles. Quick cover. Oh, 2 count. Credited with inventing and perfecting many of the high-risk moves that we see from the luchadors, and he had plenty of opportunity, did the masked Lizmark, as he stood him on his head with a DDT, did Silver King.
Tremendous execution by Silver King, and that brought Chavo Jr. in, and a tag, and here comes El Dandy. Chavo Jr., there's a great drop kick. He is actually, he's the only one of the 8 men that's really not from Mexico. He's from Texas.
Well, from El Paso, but
that's close enough.
When you look at the lineage of the Guerrero family, certainly may not classify him as a luchador, but he certainly knows that style.
Well, the lineage as it is certainly is true in his case. The tradition that is handed down, the tradition that's with us here at WCW is what Guerrero's all about. And Dandy just whacked him.
And Dandy, who just connected with that right hand, a multiple-time world middleweight and world welterweight champion in Mexico, where much like professional boxing, they have a lot of the lighter weight divisions and weight classifications.
Dandy just beat him all the way out. They both go out that time, all the way to the floor.
Watch out now. Oh, there he goes.
That's part of the Lucha Libre rules. Once they go out to the floor, you can replace your tag partners in the ring without a tag being necessary.
I like this La Parka. He's got pizzazz.
He
you know
was
what I mean?
fit, wasn't he?
And he can dance, this guy.
And they both go out and attack their opposite members. Juventud Guerrero, who was the Cruiserweight champ not too long ago, in the ring, a big shove to La Parka. Does not appreciate the style. He moved out of the way. La Parka hit face first, but Lizmark really in the wrong corner to be doing all of this.
I think that really was a big breakthrough victory for Juventud. Springboard, cross body, caught by La Parka in mid-ring.
Picks up Juventud and struts with Guerrero. And then just puts him down. Well, explain that one to me. Into the ropes and pick up and over the back he goes.
Where is he?
Oh,
there he is.
Little misdirection play, and La Parka in the wrong corner now.
That's enemy territory.
Yeah, once you get over there, a lot of bad things can happen to you. We see arms and legs start grabbing you, and you can't get out. He's not dancing as much as he was. Talking about him dancing is not one thing, Iron Mike. This guy's got a tremendous amount of talent, as they all do. But La Parka really has a great amount of talent and a bad attitude.
Oh, boy, that time Guerrero was going to try air hoovy and got caught with the pass.
And then Lizmark came in and nailed Psychosis with the running lariat.
Once again, a man's on the floor, so an exchange, another man back in. Over the top he goes. Spectacular move again. Deep arm drag to take Psychosis down. Floats over the top. Has him pinned. One. Only got a 1 count. And El Dandy just walks in.
Kind of like a barroom fight. You can just come whenever you want.
I guess you can.
Yeah, you want to pick your spots, though.
Mahi straw cradle for a roll-up awfully close to the ropes.
And now we've got Super Colo in. Into the corner, Colo. Head first with a big splash that time. Sets El Dandy up. And a punch.
Brought him in with that ankle scissors.
And covers. Almost the closest near fall that time. And it was Silver King who made the exchange. Well, there's more here, Mike, than just going to the floor and making exchange. Guys are just coming in at will here.
And who's going to stop him and who's going to keep track?
Well, you just got to pick two and go with it. That's what you have to do.
Iron Mike, is it unusual to see that there's not as many non-masked wrestlers in this confrontation as we usually see?
Certainly is, but as we've talked about, in addition to the mask, we see the somersault leg drop by Silver King. Cover, legs hooked, gets two, only two. Juventud in for the save. However, the family aspect, Dusty, still remains a big part of this. 4 of these second-generation wrestlers, and 1, Chavo Guerrero Jr., third-generation wrestler.
Yes. Well, that's nothing like tradition, I guarantee you.
He walked all the way down into Juventud, and he couldn't get pinned here. And it was Colo that made the save. Juventud was trying to look like almost a backslide at one time, but got caught on the mat.
It's like he was hanging on for his life.
A pickup now by Silver King, puts him up on top. This is where they excel up here, guys, and that is obvious, but good counter move that time by Juventud. Could be a 450 here.
Whoa.
If he connects. Oh, he did.
That's the move that won the title for him.
1, 2.
But it's not a singles match.
No, La Parka right there made the save. Went ahead and stays in there.
And power bomb by La Parka, 2 and a save. That time by Super Colo. Wow, the numbers. I mean, you really have to knock a man out and just get so far away from the other corner to get a pin here. Have everybody else occupied.
Oh, front suplex almost dropped him brainbuster style, and Psychosis quickly goes to the top rope.
In his element right here, Psychosis, one of the top contenders for every major title.
Guillotine leg drop.
Actually hit him with the rear end that time. Did not get the leg across the throat, and Colo makes a second straight save.
Yeah, no matter what you hit him with, when you're coming from that height and that distance, there's a lot of pain, blues, and agony on the head of Guerrero right now.
Tag was made, but of course the tag is after the thought here to La Parka, but Psychosis
Now he's in.
is out, and La Parka finally comes in, shoots the man on the outside.
Now he's out.
Full speed, just tossed him right between the ropes and down to the floor.
So that brings in Colo to replace his man that time and sends Colo will sit down in a big drop kick that time on the outside. Well,
And once Colo goes to the floor, be prepared. Tried the crossbody, blocked the plancha, but obviously nobody home. Just connected with concrete. Oh, off the top. Somersault move by Colo.
Oh, man, unbelievable. Nobody home on that one.
Here goes Dandy.
El Dandy, suicide dive over the top. We've got 4 of the 8 men on the floor.
Watch Hoovy.
This could be Air Hoovy.
What's going to be up there?
Using the back of his own tag partner, Lizmark, to propel himself in the air.
And that time, La Parka just lands on the apron, but he's preparing to do something here.
Corkscrew moonsault, everybody down.
Well, that's one way to clear the ring out, I guarantee you. Look at this.
Lizmark hits the acai moonsault.
And there's only 2 left. It's Chavo off the top of the big crossbody on Psychosis.
Well, somewhere in Mexico right now is an insurance salesman that's canceled 7 policies.
6 men are on the floor, 2 men are in the ring, and these men on the floor cannot even get up right now. And desperation move that time by Psychosis. Sidestepping the man that time is Chavo Jr. Chavo, maybe the tornado DDT. And that's what it is.
He got him 2 guys.
1, 2, 3.
He's got one heavyweight.
It's a mask, okay?
Excuse me. Of course it's a mask. Nobody's eyes that high.
Lizmark and Viano 4 will begin things. And Viano 4 wasting no time getting the offense started here. We're seeing some sensational maneuvers and counter maneuvers from these Mexican wrestlers, especially Hector Garza, brand new star that we've seen from Mexico over the past couple of weeks. He was not involved in this one. Look at that backdrop, or backflip. But that time, great running clothesline by Viano 4. In the ropes, ducking low now.
You know, I think the thing we forget more than anything is the tremendous conditioning these wrestlers from south of the border are in. I mean, they take a heck of a pounding and beating. And boy, they don't quit.
And no one exemplifies that more than Rey Mysterio Jr. There's a 2 count. Lismark almost had a win. There's going to be a tag here, so it's straight 6-man tag rules. It's Galaxy and Psychosis in now. Got a drop kick. Viano 4 is in. I don't know what this is all about. There's a side headlock.
Do they tag?
Well, I thought they were not going to, and then they did, and now they didn't, so heck, I don't know. Reverse back kick that time, and a big running lariat. Outside goes Viano 4 and Psychosis.
Psychosis always looks like Hank Bundy to me.
And now, 2 more men are in. As 2 men are out, it's Juventud and Galaxy. Up, power bomb, Omania there. Elbow drop.
Tony, this may sound stupid to you, but who's legal?
There's no legal man in Lucha Libre Wrestling. They're all legal.
Whoa, he didn't know where he was. He almost went out backwards, turned real quick, just stumbled out of the ring.
They sure did, head first. Lismark, the remaining man with Syncope, up. Shoulder block and a forearm shot, and now Syncope up top. That's what Lismark wants. Arm drag from the top rope down.
I would just gouge his eye.
Why not? Handspring, backflip moonsault, 1, 2, 3.
He got him. Wouldn't happen if he had 2 eyes.
Fans, before this match gets underway, we made a big announcement about the Core State Spectrum. WCW Monday Nitro returns to the Spectrum in Philadelphia Monday, November 3rd. Tickets will be available this Friday, September 26th. They will go on sale at the box office and Ticketmaster. Plus, as the action is fast and furious from the opening bell here, Mike, today a very special meet and greet with many stars of WCW that same day.
Well, this Friday at Tower Records from noon to 2 p.m., you have the opportunity to meet Bobby the Brain Heenan and Steve Mongo McMichael. Brain, a return to the city of brotherly love.
Well, I don't know if it's the city of brotherly love, but I've always been very lucky in Philadelphia, and Mongo and I are going to be there this Friday. So everybody come on out and talk to the stars at WCW, not the NWO as far as I'm concerned.
I would agree with that. Up on top, the ballot you see, we've seen so many times by the Ultimo Dragon. This serves really to confuse his opponent. They do not know what to do or what he's going to do, Mike.
Well, certainly disoriented Psychosis that time.
I know what to
Whoa.
do.
Oh,
Head first baseball slide.
how about that?
That's Pete Rose in that mask. I know him anywhere.
That might be it.
Can't get a job in baseball, he's here.
Up on top, look at Juventud come away with a spectacular move. He and Laparca in there now.
Wow.
What balance.
Oh!
How about that? And out goes Laparca.
And in the ring stays Hoovy.
Juventud
Not for
Guerrero.
long.
Here comes one of the Vianos. And that stopped that. And now Syncope comes falling in.
Bodies everywhere in this one.
How many
tag, Mike?
No, this is a Lucha Libre style match. If your tag team partner goes to the floor, you do not have to make a tag. You can replace him in the ring.
It's a new look for Syncope. Savant kick, send a man on the outside, down on 4. Good maneuver to take the man down. The knee, caught him right in the chest. Send him, Lismark. Whoa!
Hello.
There's a wake-up call.
You're not kidding, he landed nicely, but then got slapped. Cross body, Ultimo Dragon in. Back body drop. Oh, great teamwork. Spectacular maneuvers. Cover 1, 2. Almost got our first and only 3 counters. Now all 8 men are in. Well, who's legal?
Referee Mickey J is in trouble.
You're not kidding, he is. I guess maybe the last 2 remaining would be legal.
I guess.
Lismark sent in.
Lismark able to duck and then comes back with a clothesline. Viano up and over the top.
But Lismark's not finished yet. Cartwheel over the top. Put him down.
Oh, he's holding that knee.
You're right, he is. Meanwhile, Viano's 5. Suicide dive! Caught him, and he hits hard against the safety rail.
Why anybody would do that is beyond belief.
And now here
Look at
comes
this.
Syncope! Oh boy, he hit very, very hard.
Somersault splash over the top. Lismark with that variation of a space-flying tiger drop. Bodies everywhere.
Oh my goodness!
Laparca corkscrew into a moonsault.
Is there any anybody else here to jump on this pile. Oh, yes, there is.
Air Hoovy!
Oh, my goodness.
Tony, I'll hold your headset. You want to go out and jump on somebody?
No, I don't. Meanwhile, Psychosis in the ring with Ultimo Dragon. I'm surprised they're still in the ring.
Cinco Pegos hits out. He's got 2 eyes now.
You're right. And up on top. Oh, my goodness. This is breathtaking. There you see Body still on the floor. Sonny Ono pulls Ultimo Dragon, hit his chin on the ring apron. And now, as you see them fighting on the floor, Sonny Ono holding Ultimo Dragon at the mercy of Psychosis. Oh no! Or is he? Down goes Ono! In the ring, La Parka. Dragon Sleeper on the floor!
There's another man
He's
going to the
tapping
top.
out.
He is tapping out, but Mickey J's in the ring. He's watching the men in the ring.
Oh, high wire act with Juventud and La Parka.
How about that? Their wrestling knows no boundaries. Oh my goodness.
Mickey J, run for your life.
Great springboard into the flying head scissors takeover.
And now up on top, Juventud rolls through, covers 1, 2.
He got him.
He got him, you're right.
He got him good.
While one man was tapping out on the floor, Juventud led by Cinco Pay and Ultimo Dragon come away with an absolutely breathtaking win in an 8-man tag. So big news back at the MGM Grand Garden Arena for Halloween Havoc. And do not forget, September 14th is the night for Fall Brawl featuring War Games, the ultimate battleground, 2 rings, completely enclosed in a cage. And there's a lot of times we think you're going to need a cage for a Lucha Libre 6-man match. What about an 8-man tag here, Mike, today?
Well, the 6-man tags, which are the staple and the foundation of Lucha Libre Mexican wrestling, have become so popular on the WCW broadcast, both on TBS and TNT, that we've just turned it up a notch, and now it's an 8-man tag. Lucha Libre rules, and remember, the referee is going to be a little more lenient in regards to tags. When your partner goes out to the floor, you can replace him in the ring without a tag.
It is Super Calo and one of the Villanos in the ring. Villano 4, I believe. Side headlock here by Super Calo. And that time, Calo hit the ropes. He's going to try it one more time. Villano saw that one coming. How about that dive?
Family is such an important aspect of the Mexican wrestling tradition, and that is certainly reflected in the fact that 6 of the 8 men involved in this tag are second-generation wrestlers. Only Super Calo, as we see him going up on the top turnbuckle, and Psychosis did not have fathers in the business, and Psychosis actually has a brother who wrestled.
Well, you got to stay a hold of everything at home watching this thing because it can turn into a real ruckus.
Over the top now. Calo gets a running lariat by Villano number 4. Lucha Libre rules means you really don't need to make a tag. If you're on the outside, another man can come in. So we're just going to call it as we see it. When there's 2 other men in the ring, I guess they'll be the legal men.
Mike, do they have disqualification rules in this?
Oh, they certainly do. There are disqualifications. We saw Silver King get drop kicked off the ring apron while he was just standing there watching the match.
You know, almost to a man, Mike, and I know you've spent a lot of time in Mexico with these athletes, almost to a man, the disappointment runs very deep with these luchadors about the recent turn of events when it centers on Conan and the NWO.
And especially in regards to Rey Mysterio Jr., who was again injured at the recent Road Wild pay-per-view event. To give you a quick update on that, it was obvious that Rey went into that matchup not 100%. And this upcoming week, I believe next Tuesday, he's going to be examined by the famed orthopedic doctor, Dr. James Andrews of Birmingham, Alabama. We will update you as soon as we get further info on Rey Mysterio Jr.'s condition. And look at Hector Garza kicked to his feet in this matchup with Silver King.
Yeah, so quick and fast. These guys, I guarantee you. Wow, there it is. Look at that whirly bird. Got him on a whirly bird backbreaker, didn't he?
And Hector Garza, Brain, I think you would agree, is really on top of his game here tonight.
I've never seen Sky King take a beating like this.
Silver King.
Silver King.
Silver King.
Here is Juventud Guerrera.
Does it matter?
Well, yes, it does.
It matters to Miss King. You better believe
Sky
it does.
King, I guess it doesn't, Penny.
I guarantee you. Look at this now.
Psychosis gets the exchange on the other side here. So the 2 masked men are in. You're looking at 2 of the fine luchadors, and certainly both men top contenders to not only the TV title, but also Juventud to the Cruiserweight Championship. And that standing sidekick knocked him almost out of his boots that time.
Now, Mickey J's going to have a little trouble in there. I don't know if any of them speak English. I don't know if Mickey J speaks Spanish.
Well, you would think they've been wrestling here long enough now, they should know some English. And here comes one of the Villanos. It's Villano 4 back in, and he goes on the outside. Hector Garza will send him in. Lismark Jr. comes in, and both men get taken down. And now Silver King is in. Look at this.
Great action from these luchadors. Back body drop up and over the top.
Now these two guys are out now, right?
They can be replaced.
Yeah,
they
But
can
we're
be
going to see
replaced.
Super Cal-O instead catch both Silver King and Villano 4 on the floor. Here comes Lismark. Suicide dive over the top.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Garza now will send Juventud in.
Oh, the
my goodness.
spring. He used
My
Garza's back as
goodness.
a springboard. That's called air hoovy.
I bet it is, and it had a crash landing as well. There you see bodies everywhere. Here comes a suicide dive from Villano 5.
Looks like 8 cab drivers in Mexico City fighting for a fare.
And here-
Garza's headed to the top. This may be the corkscrew.
That's what it's going to be, I'm sure.
Oh! He got them all, too.
Boy, he picked up a spare on that one.
The only one that's not in there is Psychosis, and Colo's going to join him in the ring, and now these two men are your legal men with Lucha Libre rules. And Sonny Ono's going to get involved here. Holding. He held his man, and that caused Colo to hit hard on the mat.
He went for the inverted head scissors off the top, did not connect. Oh, but the guillotine leg drop from Psychosis is on
1, 2,
target.
3.
Oh, he got him with that one, the big burrito.
The guillotine leg drop from the top, and I mean it hit pay dirt. And the winners of the match, Psychosis, Villano 4 and 5, and Silver King. And when the bodies were on the floor and only 2 men remained, Sonny Ono became a factor in the matchup. What a spectacular 8-man Lucha Libre match here on the Clash of the Champions.